With that, whenever you have finished everything completely, you go to the next story section. So this is going to be story part. So let's see. Drake fell into the work of deciphering the Epicryst. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress has mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in his research slides into place. It's always about heroes, isn't it? And he can now guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. It's not what we thought, Savi. Love, listen, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army. Out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd only do it if it were for a good purpose, though... But, I don't know. A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So you're saying our Ulstryx, our master of the Gorgons, needs this thing? What is it, some kind of divine spear, as a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear? Why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstryx? Perhaps there's something, an old evil, that the Gorgon is fighting, but I'm worried it's just us. I was able to find other records of Epicryst. Rubbings, that was my first clue. An Epicryst is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. So anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know that tall tale? Kind of a poem or a song in some places? Queen of the Seas? I know it well, actually. Our stone tells almost the same story. Almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they've got a pretty big head start, so... I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed, remember? All the havoc those things caused, we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? Our scars are grown in wisdom. They guide us forward. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. And so, once the second chapter starts, there's a few things that will change up. Number one, all places you unlocked in the last one, well, not all, but most places you have unlocked in the last mission that you saved, gain one extra shield. So, these that didn't have shields now, so they have some defenses. The other thing is, as soon as the chapter changes, we now have access to more areas. Obviously, so that you can continue the story. There's also another thing. There will be a new recruit at every chapter, and obviously we're going to go straight for that because the more people the better, and you want to get them early because they always start at level 1. The next thing to go over is age itself. Our characters did age. We now have age of 36. I haven't gone over this yet, but we all have retirement ages. 45 is Flams, 53 is Brynmaze, 70 is Savis, and 75 is Driggs. So the thing is, they will all eventually retire. It just will take them some time. The next thing I would like to go over is this. You can see the middle-aged. They are now older, so they will be losing a few stats that they had when they were younger because they are now older characters. You might have noticed their hair changed. That's another aspect of the age. We're going to actually explore this grassland first. I know I just said I want to get the recruit first, but this grassland is going to only be easy to get to if we explore it right now. Bidding the ghost goodbye. Okay. I never say no to an opportunity, so let's slam what you got for me. Well, thought I'd find you out here. Everything alright? You're acting different. Yeah, well, hey. I've been telling the others just yet, but May. Yeah? Help me? Help you with what? Nothing. Are we not big friends? I would surely tell you something wrong. Nothing's wrong. Then I heard the dark hum beneath Flam's voice, and things slid in place. The signs had been there for weeks, once you thought of it. Yes, I suppose we shall. Back to our beds for now. No, we'll do this. Those two will go. You can use, like I think I said this because we have had an opportunity. You can usually do opportunities just 2 people, so it should be fine. The story continues. Don't think I've seen this this opportunity actually, so I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm very intrigued. I love to have. Wealth is wealth, of course. Getting is good. Classic Flam. One prominent memorial stands at the center, swords thrust into it. Bunway steps up to grip the jutting hilt. Oh. Yes. Below me are the bones of Melly Ashen. Melly the ghost hunter. Here is her great ghost-quelling blade. I'm sorry, my friend. If there were a better fate, I would find it. Jeez, I don't actually know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. Okay. Huh. This is not gonna be easy at all. I'm not sure how I feel about having the ghost stay inside of him. I've never seen this one before, so I don't know what to do. Oh, I haven't mentioned it quite yet. I'll have to go over that in a second. I'm sorry. I just remembered something about Chapter 2 that I haven't mentioned. I'll go over it in a second. I think for now, I guess I'll just try the left side. Embrace the hereafter. I gotta kill Slam? Are you kidding me? I did not see that coming. Come at me, bro. Well, we gained a level, I guess. Okay, Finbelly is now a Bluehorn Warrior. So what do we got? We got Aid, which gives health, Thundering Challenge, which makes enemies run away, Sharpshooter, which is kind of pointless at the moment, and Untouchable will no longer wear off. I mean, the best one's Untouchable. I guess we may as well just do it, since getting that upgrade's not bad. I could have rerolled. Maybe I should have rerolled. But we'll be fine. Okay. As it sweeps through Flam, the blade of the Ghost Hunter proves its legends true. His flesh remains whole, while a black shadow courses from his body, torn forcefully loose. Bunway. It's you, isn't it? You're back? I never left. There was this other mind in me, and now it's gone. Is it? Why, you want to take another swing? You kind of deserve it. Ah, these two. I took him out in one hit. My goodness, I can't believe that. Okay. I knew it would work. I don't know how I knew, but please don't believe I risk your life in doubt. Oh, well, I did. Bunmei, you're an awful liar. I totally doubted. Okay. So what's this sword? What's the Grim Blade? It's got melee accuracy, lots of damage, decent range. I mean, normal range, really. Heal on kill, but no sword block bonus. So it's a unique sword, because swords usually have some blocking. Interesting. So you get +1 when an enemy is killed with this weapon. That would be really good on, probably on Bunmei, who's going to be taking most of the hits. Although Flam doesn't have... Well, he already has an artifact. I kind of want to give someone else one. So let's give Grimblade to Bunmei, since we gave it... Since she had it before, she already showed she could use it. Ooh, +10 to Time and Age. Nice. Thundering Challenge. Wisdom and Back Slam. Not really any of these are that good. Wisdom... So Thundering Challenge, as mentioned before, will make them run away. We don't really want that. Backslam knocks them away. It does damage, which is not quite as bad, but again, we don't really want them moving further away usually. I mean, maybe occasionally, like, there might be some plays with that, but still. And then we have, you get a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age, but like, let's reroll. We have the LP to do it. Paladin is really good, and we already went over Starlord. So Paladin, if you end your turn by moving, you will automatically enter Guardian. That is a really good ability. Starlord is good too. However, Flam is more of an attacker than a defensive character, which I guess maybe Backslam would have been good in that case, but due to that, I'm thinking we should probably go with Paladin. Kind of making Bunmei our defensive character and Flam our offensive. Now, I don't want to send them back, so we'll just send these guys to get the character now, while they will finish up the scouting up there. Ah, Turtle's all the way down. I do know this one. I've seen it a few times. So the scouting mission has discovered nothing dangerous. Oh, this is actually very appropriate considering what we had in the section before. So in this one, a tortoise shows up, and he's got a pattern that Savi has seen. This is actually really interesting because this pattern will be, you see it everywhere. Like it is literally like all over the places. They've always been there. They hold everything up. They protect it. You get that, you protect others. So Savi is one of them. Sorry, Turtle, I need to wake up now. I don't think there's any real downside to saying yes to this. I'm not sure what happens if you do say no, so are you sure I'm the one that you want? So I'm going to say yes, because it really is pretty useful, actually. So if you accept it, then bam, you're in, and nothing will happen while you live. You just continue the same way you've always been, and then once you die, then you get to choose what form you'll be in. Is what that's be explained. The precise form is open for negotiation. That almost makes it sound as though you Guardians are all around, throughout the world, everywhere. It does. Doesn't it? Be well, Savi. We will speak again one day. Hey, Savi. You been napping on the job? No, did you see that's a pretty cool tortoiseshell pendant. Did you just find it here? No, it's kind of a long story. I'll tell you later, tonight, when we're done. Gives you extra health, and you get this pendant, which only you can use. Block over warding. I actually like you having the warding a little bit more. I don't want to get rid of this thing because it's special, but I actually prefer the warding. Having the defense is a little bit better, I would think. Well, we're getting a spell threat out of it. So we get to decide here Again, what do we get? We get hide and fabric, 2 fabrics or 2 hides. We have a lot of fabric. Let's go for hides this time. Let's get 2 hides here. And then they are working to get the person. And you, I forgot. I still forgot. I keep forgetting to check to explain the main point of this chapter. Well, we'll get to it in a second. So, poetical hothead. You don't see that every day. What is Nim Rowan's story? She has the hooks of nostalgic, wild heart, and curious. What does happiness look like? For Nim, the answer was always her hometown, where girl life was full of sports and dancing and never growing old. In a grove of cedars, she once happened upon a tree man whose stories of the ancient days captivated her. Nim grew more attentive and to the interconnectedness of the people and the land. She took the motto, "There are no minor mysteries," and dove from one puzzle to the next. I like the sound of you, so you're joining us? Completely terrifying. How many were there? Is that what they say? More like it goes without saying. Just like that? Great, I like your style. What's your specialty? Story-wise and wanting... Okay, so story-wise, based on that description, I would say more likely warrior-ish would work, but I'm really not seeing her as a warrior, specifically to her backstory, but also we don't need another warrior. So I'm thinking hunter or mystic. I'm personally feeling kind of mysticky. Having extra hunters is not bad, but I do like the idea because puzzle solving is usually a mystic thing. I'm going to make her a mystic. I feel like that makes the most sense to me anyway. And having a second mystic will be nice. So let's continue. Oh, and while we're doing this, upper right corner. So we need to investigate the altar. It's right here. We need to go here and investigate this altar. We need to do this in a specific amount of days. The Gorgons will get to the site eventually, and this will actually create a split in the story. Well, not a huge one, but one that will make your life a little bit harder. So you have a specific amount of days to get here, and you will want to get here before those days are up. Okay. So, just a recommendation, you can get, if you clear a Gorgon site, like this place right here is Gorgon, if we clear this out, we'll be able to get more days. So I'm going to go here and prepare defenses with, we'll go for tier 2, I think, with these two, so that we can go straight into going towards this place. Because you want to get the spear. The spear is actually a really powerful weapon. Recruit prepared. Nim is ready for travel. Okay, so what does she have? What are her options? Open mind. Nim can interfuse with one additional target. Pretty good. Soul splitting is also good. We already have Mistweaver, so I'm going to ignore that. It's good, but I don't want to. When Nim takes damage for each interfused object, 1 point is prevented, and the object takes 2 damage instead. Soul splitting is a good one if you want to have like a closer combated kind of mystic. I'm thinking probably open mind or soul splitting. I don't know. I've never really necessarily needed like 3. There have been times I could have used 3, admittedly. I think maybe I think okay. I like soul splitting the best out of these. Let's maybe try open mind. I just don't see this as combining these two would be better, I feel like, and I can't really... I'm going to go for soul splitting. We don't have it yet, and I like it. So let's move these 3 to help up here. So we can get... I missed what came up there. Did we just have some time, I guess, pass? Sorry, I had to check something. Sorry, got a little distracted there. Oh, apology came up that we got some defenses built. Okay. So we're going to go straight to scouting this place now. No, this is not a good sign. This is not a good sign, guys. Wildermyth may have glitched. It does that sometimes. I'll give it a few minutes to see if it fixes itself. It may not. It should have saved pretty recently, though, so that's the good news. I will probably have to get on and check if it saved. I'm going to, however, take this opportunity. I have to go do something real quickly, so I'm going to take this opportunity to take a quick break and give it some time to see if it will fix itself. So I will be right back, guys. Hey, guys. Okay, so sorry about a bunch of quietness for a little bit there. It's not looking too good, I'll admit. It's not fixing itself, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to work on stream. So I'm probably going to leave it here, which is honestly okay. So I was probably going to end it pretty soon anyway. We're reaching the hour and a half mark, which is not too long, but I was planning on being done about 8:30-ish, maybe 9 latest, but I actually haven't had dinner yet, so I'm kind of hungry, so I'm probably going to go get something to eat. I think that's going to probably be about it, though. I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I will try to be streaming Sundays. It's probably going to be the main day I'll be streaming.